Hello! Welcome to today's story. This is a simple and fun story to help you practice speaking English. You will read about Emma, a girl who was learning to talk to new people, make friends, and speak confidently in school. The story is full of dialogues and everyday situations, so you can repeat after the sentences, practice pronunciation, and imagine yourself in the story. As you read, try to speak aloud, slowly and clearly. Pause at commas and periods, and try to emphasize words that show emotion. This story has 4 parts: a new beginning, the unexpected challenge, facing fears, the talent show. Remember, the more you speak along, the more confident you will become. Let's begin. Emma looked out of her bedroom window, watching the morning sun rise. Today was her first day at Maplewood High School. She felt nervous but excited. "Emma, are you ready?" her mother called from the kitchen. "Almost, Mom. I just need my bag," Emma replied. She picked up her bag and looked at herself in the mirror. "You'll be fine," she whispered. "Just talk to people. Be yourself." When she arrived at school, the hallway was crowded with students. Emma felt a little shy. She didn't know anyone here. Suddenly, a girl with a bright smile walked up to her. "Hi, I'm Lily. Are you new here?" she asked. "Yes, I'm Emma," Emma replied softly. "Don't worry, I'll show you around," Lily said cheerfully. They walked together to the classroom, and Emma felt a little more confident. During the first lesson, the teacher asked the students to introduce themselves. Emma's heart was beating fast. She didn't want to speak in front of everyone. Lily gave her a small nod. "You can do it," she mouthed silently. When it was her turn, Emma stood up and said, "Hi, I'm Emma. I like reading and painting." Everyone smiled, and the teacher nodded approvingly. After class, Lily said, "See, that wasn't so hard, was it?" Emma smiled. "Thanks for encouraging me." As the day went on, Emma started talking to more students and making friends. By the end of the day, she realized something important. Speaking to people was not scary. It was just about taking the first step. That night, Emma wrote in her diary, "Today was my first day, and I learned that talking to people is the key to friendship." The next morning, Emma woke up feeling more confident than the day before. She quickly got ready and had breakfast, thinking about all the new friends she had met. At school, Lily waved at her from across the hallway. "Good morning, Emma. Ready for today?" "Good morning. Yes, I feel ready," Emma replied with a smile. Their first class was English, and the teacher, Mr. Johnson, announced a group activity. "You will work in pairs to create a short story. Each of you must speak and contribute," he explained. Emma's stomach tightened. Speaking in front of the class was already challenging, and now she had to do it in front of a group? Lily noticed her nervousness. Don't worry, we can do this together, she said confidently. Okay, let's try. They paired up with two other students, Mark and Sarah. Hi, I'm Mark. This is Sarah. Mark introduced himself. Hi, I'm Emma, and this is Lily, Emma replied, her voice a little shaky. The group gathered around a table and started brainstorming ideas for their story. I think we should make it about a magical adventure, Lily suggested. Yeah, maybe two friends discover a secret world, Sarah added. Emma felt a spark of excitement. What if the world is hidden inside an old library? She said. Great idea, Mark said. We can start with them finding a mysterious book. They wrote down their ideas and started planning the dialogue for their story. When it was time to present, Emma's hands shook. Remember, just speak slowly, Lily whispered. Emma took a deep breath and said, Once upon a time, two friends found a mysterious book in their school library. Her voice grew steadier as she continued the story with the group. The class listened intently, and when they finished, Mr. Johnson clapped. Excellent teamwork. You all did a great job speaking and collaborating. Emma felt a huge wave of relief and pride. During lunch, Lily nudged her. See, you were amazing. Did you hear how everyone was listening? Emma smiled. I guess speaking is easier when you're part of a team. After lunch, the principal announced a school-wide talent show. Students, we encourage you to participate. This is a chance to show your skills and confidence, he said. Emma's heart skipped a beat. She had never spoken in front of such a large crowd. Do you want to join? Lily asked, her eyes sparkling with excitement. I don't know. What if I mess up? Lily laughed gently. You won't know unless you try. Remember yesterday? You made friends just by talking. Emma thought about it. Maybe this was her chance to grow even more. I think I'll try, she said, feeling a mix of fear and excitement. Hi, I'm Daniel. Ready for the debate? He asked. Emma nodded. Yes, I'm ready to try. The topic was why reading is important for students. Emma took a deep breath and began. Reading helps us learn new things, understand different perspectives, and improves our imagination. Daniel nodded. I agree. Reading also helps with communication skills. After the debate, the teacher praised Emma. Good job. You spoke clearly and confidently. Emma felt proud. Each experience, whether storytelling or debating, was helping her grow. Later, Lily said, Emma, you're becoming more confident every day. Just imagine how amazing you'll be on the talent show stage. Emma smiled. Thanks, Lily. I couldn't have done this without you. That evening, Emma practiced at home, standing in front of a mirror. She read her story with emotion, adding gestures and expressions. Her cat, Whiskers, watched curiously. If Whiskers thinks I can do it, maybe I really can, Emma laughed. By the end of the week, Emma felt ready. She realized that facing her fears step by step was the key to confidence. Talking, sharing ideas, and practicing regularly made the challenge easier and even fun. Emma knew tomorrow's talent show would be her biggest test yet, but she was no longer afraid. She whispered to herself, "I can do this. I'm ready." The morning of the talent show arrived, and Emma felt a mix of excitement and nerves. "Emma, are you ready?" Lily asked, holding her hand for support. "I think so. I'm just a little nervous about speaking in front of so many people," Emma admitted. "Don't worry," Lily said. "Just remember everything we practiced. Speak slowly, smile, and enjoy it." Backstage, Emma saw students performing different talents, singing, dancing, even magic tricks. "I didn't know there were so many talented students," Emma whispered to herself. Lily leaned closer. "Everyone's nervous before they go on stage. You just need to focus on your story." When it was their turn, the announcer called out, "Next, we have Emma and Lily presenting a storytelling act." Emma's heart raced. She felt the weight of all eyes on her. Lily squeezed her hand. "You've got this," she whispered. Emma took a deep breath and stepped onto the stage. "Hi, everyone," she began, her voice steady. "My name is Emma, and today I want to share a story I love." As she spoke, she remembered all the practice sessions, gestures, pauses, and expressions. Once upon a time, two friends discovered a hidden world in their library, Emma continued, her voice confident. The audience leaned forward, listening intensely. Emma added dialogue between the characters, making the story lively and engaging. At one point, she glanced at Lily and smiled. Lily nodded encouragingly. By the end of the story, Emma was beaming. She had spoken clearly, confidently, and with emotion. The audience erupted into applause. Emma felt a rush of pride and happiness. "See, you did it," Lily whispered as they walked off the stage. Emma laughed, feeling a sense of accomplishment she had never felt before. During the awards ceremony, Emma's classmate Mark came up to her. "You were amazing on stage. I didn't know you could speak so confidently." "Thanks," Emma replied. "It was a little scary, but practicing really helped." Later, the principal announced special recognitions. Emma and Lily received a certificate for Best Storytelling Act. Emma couldn't stop smiling. She had faced her fear and succeeded. On the way home, Emma told her mother about the talent show. "I'm so proud of you, Emma. You spoke so confidently," her mother said. Emma felt proud, not just because of the recognition, but because she had overcome her fear of speaking. That evening, she wrote in her diary, "Today I learned that confidence comes from practice, courage, and believing in yourself." Talking and sharing ideas can open doors to amazing opportunities. Emma realized that this was just the beginning of her journey. She knew that whether it was speaking to friends, participating in class, or sharing a story on stage, she could face any challenge with courage. As she closed her diary, she whispered, "Tomorrow I will keep learning, practicing, and speaking with confidence." Emma smiled, ready for all the adventures that lay ahead. If you enjoyed this story and want to practice speaking English more, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.